if you're waiting for everything to be perfect before you start, you might never start. Hi, I'm Angel. Thanks for stopping by. I've heard it said, if you wait for the ship and the ocean and the weather all to be perfect, you will never leave the shore. And I think that's so true. It's good to prepare. You gotta weigh all the risks and all that when you're taking a big voyage, so to speak, or embarking on a long journey, or setting after a big goal. But you're not gonna see the whole path, and you're not gonna, if you wait for every single thing to be perfect or every single thing to be clear, you're just waiting forever. So embrace the fact that you're going to make some mistakes, that there's going to be some unknowns, and go ahead and start when you know you're ready enough. Good enough is good enough. Doesn't have to be perfect. If you wait for things to be perfect, you might as well just admit that you don't really want to do it. So you got to be willing to make some mistakes. You got to be willing to fall down some, to learn new things. That's what a good life is all about, I think. Don't you think? Let me know in the comments. You think a good life, it requires some falling down, some not quite getting it right, so you can you imagine if you never ever didn't know something, if you never ever learned something new, if you never ever got surprised, if you never you never had your mind expanded from understanding something one way and then suddenly realizing you didn't really understand it, and you understand it in a whole new, more elaborate way now. I think those are some of the most delightful things in life, and it's funny to me that we struggle over that a lot of the time, or we stress out over what we call problems, but it's just opportunities. It's opportunities to grow, it's opportunities to learn, it's opportunities to make new connections, because we find out we don't know everything, we don't have everything we need, and we need to connect to somebody who knows what we need to know, or has what we need to borrow, or has the knowledge that can get us to the next step. And that's again what a beautiful life is all about. So I'm reminding you and reminding me, don't be afraid of failure, embrace it. Don't necessarily chase after it, but go ahead and start. When you're good enough, when things are good enough, go ahead and go. You'll figure it out along the way. Trust yourself, trust the universe. That's what I got to say about that. I'd love to know if you have anything to add, and I'd love it if you want to show me some support by looking in the description, shopping in my store, buying some of my books, buying my music, downloading my art, whatever appeals to you. Or if you're interested in joining my community, I'm building a Unity Play community right now and hooking up people who want to build a play building on their property. It could be something small that maybe you share once a year, or something very grand and large like a big community center, an RV park structure that is open all the time to the public. Anything in between. I'm trying to create a community of play structures that can bring together people who want to learn with people who need some helping hands getting stuff done. So give me your email or hit me up via email. You can find mine in the description if that resonates with you, and we will get something going in the near future. The next couple years I'm going to be working on that big time, probably 10 or 20 years, but this summer we're getting started. I've been thinking on this for a decade now, so I'm ready to start. I'm excited to start, and I welcome you to join me if you feel like that's something you might be into. As always, till next time, I wish you love and laughter and lightheartedness. Don't forget to play every day.